Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hey, welcome in, Mr. Ghost. Oh my god, I just realized. I'm so sorry. I realized I was setting up. No, it was like I was sending in like the link and stuff. I like to share it on like Discord or Discords I'm a part of. And I just realized I forgot to change my guy, my Oni Boy. Hold up 1 second. Wait, where's my... There it is. Okay, let me change Oni Boy. So sorry. Before we actually get started. Hope you guys had a good day. I know for you, Mr. Ghost is on the later side. Which is all good. I mean, it's always a pleasure to have you here. Even if it's very late for you. There we go. And now, we're gonna keep going what we were doing last time. Last time I was working on this statue character. It's based on a called an elewa, which is a statue in Yoruba Orisha traditions, which I've mentioned many times before. My game, I'm working on a game, an action adventure game, heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. You go island to island, helping people and creatures, and the creatures help you out along the way. And the creatures are like these spiritual beings. And this, if you're wondering what this I'm making right now, or I'm actually retopolizing right now, it is a kind of like if you're familiar with Pokemon, it's a PC. Like I know now, like they don't use the PC anymore in Pokemon. They've removed it. But in my game, that would actually be a thing, just because it works more with the pacing, with the story, where it's like this statue that you'll find along like throughout the world. You'll find these little statues, and if you want to change your party, because the way your party works is you don't like you have like you know how in Pokemon you kind of own the Pokemon. Where in this one, you don't actually own them. You don't own your Oris. That's what they're called. Your Orishas or Oris. You don't own them. What it is you're kind of asking your friends to go on an adventure with you. So, I don't know, like I guess as an example, you would see, like, I don't see your box, right? You see your box filled with all your friends, and then they'll have, some will be lit up, some will be dim. If they're dim, that means they're doing something. Like they have their own lives. They actually do things which in game you'd be able to see them, like maybe in town. Maybe you go in town, you're like, hey, that's my friend. That's one of my partners. Or maybe it's like near a river or something. Maybe it's fishing or doing something like that. So I want the game to have that feel of like you're actually going on adventures with your friends. They're not like pets. You're not like just leaving them in a box to rot and they never leave. It's like, no, they actually have their own lives. They do things. So this guy, this statue, hey, welcome in Evis Weird Vids. Interesting name. I like it. But I was saying, this thing, it's like a little statue. I'll zoom out. Hold up, just so you guys could see it. Oh, also, for anyone who doesn't know, this little guy over here is Ghost Head. I'm Oni Boi. This is Ghost Head. I do all the talking. He does all the drawing. We share the same body. It's all good. But this is okay. This is what if you're wondering what it is, it's like a little statue. Oh, there we go. So it's like a little statue. And to activate it, your character would have like a little cloth and you'd wrap it around it, opening its eyes. It would have like, you see his little eyes are like closed. Have little puffy eyes. See the little puffy eyes and open up. So the character can say no to coming with you. Yeah, I mean, if it is, so imagine like, if I'm saying examples, Pokemon. If it's lit up, that means they're available to go with you, to hang out with you. If it's like grayed out, that means they're not available. So that's like them saying no. Like indirectly saying no. If they're lit up, that means like, hey, you want to go on an adventure? They're going to say yes. But if they're grayed out, that means they're not available to go on an adventure. Because they're friends with you. It's like on Discord. Yes, I actually think about it like that. How in Discord they have like, oh, they're in, they're not in. Imagine that. So in game, you would see it lit up or grayed out. So the more So there'll be like a friendship meter in game. The more friendly you are with your Oris, the more likely they're going to be available. So if, like, I don't know, let's say there's 7 days in a week and it's like your best friend, it's going to be available all 7 days. But if you just met it, maybe it's only available 1 day in the whole week. And then, like, let's say you spend time with it that 1 day, or let's say you see it's grayed out, you go into town, it's there. It's like, I don't know, let's say it's dancing. It's like dancing in town, listening to music, stuff like that. And you join it, it would give you friend points, like doing things that it likes to do. So I think that'll be really interesting. It's like a friend simulator in a way, like teaching, in a way I'm teaching people how to be friends with people, which is like, it's like a weird thing to say. Like now, as I say it out loud, I'm like teaching people how to be friends, because like in Pokemon, it's like they automatically go on the adventure with you. You don't have to ask them, like, no, you do this, you do that. That's just how it is. In my game, it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. My game is a little different. Like I said, you're going on an adventure and you ask these creatures to join you. What if Game Theory did a video on your game? Hey, I would love that. That would be really cool. I think that would be like really cool if they did. I would love it when people actually get to play my game. Like right now, like I said, it's pretty early. It's still early in development. But as time goes and I get closer and like I want to share it with people, I already have some people who are interested. I know you said you want to play my game. I've spoken to other YouTubers that they've seen like clips of my game and whatnot. And they told me, hey, I would love to try it out. It looks cool. Which I'm really excited that people enjoy it. Or they think it looks cool. Oops, what did I do? There we go. Okay. I was like, for a moment, I was like, wait, where was it doing? Okay, we were doing the top. So let's do the top. Continue working on the top. So let's do... No, I don't want to... wrong button. That's the thing. When you work in so many different softwares, you forget which button is for which. You know? At least I do. I don't know about you all. But sometimes I'm like, wait. Is this the hotkey for that? Not only do I want to play, I want to make a video with it. Yeah, which I would love that. Not even do I would love that so much. I think it'll be so fun. And I've mentioned it before, the game will have a multiplayer. Like I want to have at minimum 2-player multiplayer, but I also want to have a couch co-op version. Really depends on, because like in game, like I want to see how it will work with like having so many characters at once moving around. Because in Pokemon, it's not like, for example, in I don't know, in ZA, if you do the Royale, there are about 8 creatures running around. My game, it should be more. Like each person will have, you know, the player plus 2 creatures out at the same time. I always wanted to play a Pokemon video, but your game is Pokemon, but better and more different. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's better, but it's very different. Just because like, I was inspired by Pokemon and action adventure games that I love, and my own culture, which is Caribbean culture. Okay, let's go with... Nope. Let's do... There we go. Trying to make it like simple. That's like the whole point of doing this. Wait. Where is it? Which one is it? Trying to fill this one in without it being a mess. No. No, actually, hold on. Let's change that for a moment. Let's go with... Let's extrude these. Yeah, okay. Which one is it? Looking for... Which button am I looking for? Relax. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna look good. I feel like this is a little... I almost might want to remove some of these lines here, because I don't think it needs that much detail. But it's fine. I'm not gonna like stress about it either. Yeah, let's. No, let's wait. Hold up. Trying to. There we go. Trying to make sure. Because I'm looking at this, I feel like this line's not needed. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at, I'm like, I've probably done this differently. Let's actually delete some of these. Yeah, let's delete a few of these. Just because I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's kind of messy. I don't want that. Let's go with, then delete these. Wait, no. There we go. We're deleting that one. Okay, perfect. No. Wait. I'm sorry. Is the game free to play? I mean, can I buy stuff in it real money? No, it is. No, it's going to be a premium game. So it would, when it comes out, you'll pay a money, like a certain price. I'll see when it comes out. Probably not too much. It wouldn't be like a AAA game that's super expensive. But then after you pay for it, that's it. You don't have to do any extra buying clothes, none of that. I'm not into that just because it usually ends up being very predatory, and I don't like that. Just like that mindset of doing games like that. And it ends up being a lot of work. Hey, welcome in, Carson. Yeah, I'm thinking like probably 40, maybe 50 bucks. Something like that would be perfect. That is like the ideal pricing I would love for my game. Hold on. I'm doing. There we go. Yes, I think. I'm just trying to think of like a way so it's not too heavy. Like I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't think I need that many lines, you know? So I want to do, I think something like this. And then let's delete this one. And then let's do. Wait. No, hold up. Let's do this. Let's remove that just for a moment, just so I could do this. There we go. That's what I want to do. Nope. Why are you not filling in? So that's like sometimes it will be, there we go. Let's make sure it's connected. Yeah, it's connected. What a good idea. What a good price. Yeah, that's like, just because the game, the way it's gonna be, it's very much like a lot of indies. Like I don't know if you tried. I'm trying to remember the game right now, like Silk Song or something like that. I think they made it like 30 bucks. I haven't tried the game, but I was like, hey, that is a good price for what it is. It doesn't need to be super expensive, and it's smart. Just because a lot more people will buy it. Yeah, I'm deleting these. Just because they don't work for what I want. Perfect. Look at that. Already so much better. Let's do. Oh, there we go. Fill that in. There we go. Look at that. Already there. It's what I wanted. So I'm trying to get it nice. Oh, see, look, this is off. Connect that. Make sure. So you got to make sure. You got to look around. I think I'll stick with a demo personally. No, it's okay. Hopefully by then you can get it. We'll see. Because the demo, when I make the demo, it's going to be a vertical slice either way. So it'll be like pretty much the full game, but just like a piece of it. Think of it that way. So instead of the 108 creatures, it will be maybe like 30. Something like that. It'll be like 30 creatures, and it'll be like one island compared to like 60. I'll have like 6 islands in the finished version. At least that's what I have in my design documents. I was like, okay, I have like about 6 islands, maybe some like little mini islands. But for the demo, I'm thinking like one full island and like maybe about like 30 creatures. That's like my idea for the game. Just want to make sure this looks good. Right? Looks about right. Let's go back to going with this mode. Yeah, okay. I'm actually I really like how this looks. But how are you guys doing? What have you guys been up to? Like right now, I'm just like kind of like in this mode of working on this and chatting with you all. It's, hey, what is, hold on. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm trying to grab that corner. Because that's the one thing I'm kidding, I will make the money. Okay, good. No, no, I mean, like, obviously, like I said, I want more people to play it. That is like the idea of making a game. You want a lot of people to play your game. There's no point in making a game that's super expensive and no one plays it. That's ridiculous. I want to make it like where it's reasonable, the price and etc. Wait. Push this up. Pull that up. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm just like looking. I'm trying to get it like right where I want it. Okay. Let's do right there. Yes. Let's do. Pull you out. Yeah. Look at that. Finally, we got the head done. Well, we still need the nose, the eyes, the mouth. You know what I mean? We got the shape, which is looking good. Go with. It's flipping out. Hold up. Hold up. You gonna lock in for me? No? Okay. Hold up. It's trying to get it to lock in for me. It is not. Oh, there we go. Yes, perfect. Sometimes they will not lock in very well. Okay, I think I'm for the first edge, I'm gonna keep it like very tight, just to get a little more detail, and it'll be easier to get the rest of it down. Right? At least that's what I'm thinking. And hold up. Wait, come on, lock in. You're not locking in. Ugh. Yeah, I knew it was locking in. Oh, actually, this one didn't even lock in properly. Wait, let's go back. Go back. Pull you up. Wait. There we go. Pull you back down. I know sometimes you gotta like massage this. See? It's already a lot easier. There we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Does it look right? No, I'm gonna massage this. Hold up. Let's do massage. Massage this a little bit. I personally think the game needs to cost $55. Well, we'll see when I get there. When I get to that point, it really depends. Also, by the time I get it out, I don't know when. Also, if I'm able to get it on multiple things, like ideally for sure, I'm gonna put on Steam. That is like, you know, for PC. But I would love to get it on Switch and stuff like that. Like maybe by that point I could even get on what's it called, PS5 or the Xbox, if that even exists anymore. Because I know Xbox is like struggling, especially after Steam, what they did about them doing their own console. I don't know if you heard that they've like already set an estimate price. I think they said it was like $500 to $600 for you guys. What is that? That's like I don't know what that is for you guys. I think sounds like a lot. I forget right now. I think it's like 7 times that. So what is that? That's like 3,000 something, like 3,500 for you. That's like the Steam, if I remember. And it should be cheaper because the Steam is in France, right? I think so. I think the studio is in like their main office is in France. So the Steam Deck or the Steam Box or Cube or whatever it's going to be called, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Okay, let's do that. Look at it. Oh, perfect. He's looking so good. I mean, that was a little wonky right there, but it's all good. We were able to massage it. So I'm going to... I'm thinking we're going to build the arm out of this part. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Look, it's already looking about right. Let's build the arm out. So the arm... And like this arm won't move, right? Okay, so it's gonna be 15. Okay, like 1500 for you. Okay. The Steam bought a cube or whatever it's gonna be called. Yeah, that looks good. And like no, it's not. No, I'm not saying the Steam Deck. They're making a new one. They're making a little box. It's like you plug it into your computer, or not the computer, to your TV, and it just works. It's pretty much like a Switch or a PlayStation, or but for Steam. Steam's making their own. I know Xbox was livid about that. They were like, "Are you serious?" They were not happy, just because the Xbox is making theirs crazy expensive. Oh no! See, look, I'm looking at it already. It's off. Let's make this a lot smaller. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know about how much, but they're making a Steam Cube. I don't know if you heard about it. Okay, so I guess a little more detail for this one then. Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a little more. Hold up. I'm gonna make it a little tighter, just so we. No, maybe not. Looking at it. No, let's do this instead. Let's make it tighter here. Just because I want a little more detail for this. I only saw the controller. Oh, you did. You saw the controller. Yeah, no, a lot of people criticizing saying the controller looked hideous. I don't think it looked that bad. I mean, it's not like a nice looking controller, but it's not hideous either. I think it's a little, just people like to comment about stuff. They need to like exaggerate it. Right? Let's see. Yeah, it's looking good. At least I feel like it's looking good. I don't know what you think. What do you think? Do you think it's looking good? Would you think it looks like a good little statue? Yeah, I think, because he's got like his little arms in front of him. Oh, and I think it'll be cool when he does this, right? Okay. So I'm thinking this part will be, hold up. No, actually, let's do it a little differently. I'll fix this part in a little bit, but I'm thinking it'll be like in a little bit. Yeah, because I want the arms to be lifted. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like whipping angel. Oh, like a weeping angel. Well, I mean, this one's like smiling and happy. He's just like, his arms are just kind of like chilling in front of him. If you're curious what the story is actually about this this guy, his whole thing is that this other deity, like I'm saying, like in the actual story, what it's based on, he's supposed to be like this spirit or deity that was asked to wait by the door. And like pretty much every time this other character in the story wanted to use like magic or see the future, stuff like that, he would have to pay this guy. You know, they would pay Elewa. And he ends up not paying him. And then he loses all his powers. This guy who this magical guy loses all his powers. And then this other guy is like, oh my god, where's all my powers? Why don't I have powers? And then he's saying, oh, did you pay Elewa? And he's like, no. And I was like, well, that's why. Because he's the guy that all the power, all the magical energy in the world comes from him. You know, like he opens the door so you could get your magical power. So that's like the concept in my game where you ask him to call your friends. Oh, and I have the story of my character finished. Ooh, really? I'm curious. What's the character? Like what? I mean, I know the character. But I mean, like, what's the story? What's the deal with your character? Let's do that. Oh no, let's do. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. Right? Yeah, that's about right. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, I think that's about right. Yeah. Okay. And let's do that. I'll probably change it a little bit after I remove the model underneath. You know? So let's do that. Because like right now I'm just giving a little bit of depth, but like not a lot. I'll save this for the video we'll make one day. Okay, okay. That is all good to me. That sounds good. Yeah, look at this. Okay, let's do... All right, this looking... I feel like it's not looking too bad, right? And we're kind of like flying through it pretty fast. Like not like super fast, but I mean, it's still fast enough. Also, I'm chatting. So I'm going a little slower than I probably would if I was just like working by myself. Hey, oh, I was like, what is going on here? Okay, it's good, it's good. Perfect, look at that. There we go. I know you're like, I know like I've seen some people have told me I would do this pretty fast. I've seen some people fly too, like not even joking. I saw this one guy not that long ago. He was working on different software. It wasn't Maya. He was using something else is specifically for topology. And I was like, whoa, that was so fast. I forgot what software he was using. It wasn't Maya. It was something else. It was only for topology work. I think it was like Rig or something like that. It does have like AI tools. I know like some people, oh, AI, but AI as a tool, I think is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's when people want to pretend that they're making art with AI is where I think a lot of people have issue. Okay, let's do... trying to think how I'm gonna do this part where it looks good. If I don't speak, you would finish faster. Well, maybe, but I like speaking, and that's like the whole point of doing it live. It's like a chat and hang out. Let's do, yeah, see? I'm also trying like, as I'm doing, I'm trying to make it efficient. You know, I don't want to make it where it's like too busy or too much going on. And there we go. I even feel like I could probably reduce this a little bit. I feel like it might be too much. I'm looking at it. Huh. I'm trying to think. I think it's okay, right? Like I said, I'm not trying to like race through this. It's not like I'm not doing like a race right now. Don't worry about it. You could chat all you want. I enjoy it. I enjoy the chatting. Eh? Hold up. I was looking at it like that looks a little wonky, right? Yeah, I think so. Yes, look at that. Yeah, I think something like that. It's okay. Hey, let me skip this song or whatever. Okay, let's do... I'm like looking at it, I feel like I could do this better. Because like I said, I want... So you said you know about Has Been Hotel. I've seen like the first like 10 minutes of the first episode. It's not for me. You know, I was like, hey, that's cool, but it's not my type of humor. You know? But I've seen, I know of it. I definitely know of it. I know like when I went to an event, there were so many people. Today, episode 8 of season 2 came out. Nice. I mean, like, the animation looks great. It's just not my style story. That's just it. You know, like, everyone has their own thing. The animation's very, yeah, no, I'm saying I saw the animation does look really good. Especially for a small studio. I'm like, oh, wow, independent studio? Nice. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not happy with this. Hold up. I'm gonna do like right here, I think. No. I'm like looking at this. Oh, you know what I could do? I got a little inspired by, oh really? That's awesome. Hey, if it can inspire somebody, that's even better. That's what it is. Look. See, I fixed it. I fixed what I wanted to do. I was looking at it, I'm like, it looks off. See, I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. And there we go. Perfect. Look at that. It's already better. Yep, already better. I fixed what I wanted. To make the story for ghosts. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, look, I could... Not sure if I'm happy with that. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, let's do a little bit more. Because, yeah, okay, I think that's not terrible when I'm looking at it. No, not that one. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that one. Huh? Excuse me. No. There we go. I was like, what is it doing? But I'm a little curious what your story is for Ghost. Huh. Yeah, that's not looking terrible, right? I'm like looking at it, I'm like, it's all right. Okay. Let's do... I'm like looking at this. I almost want to delete these and reduce them a little bit. Huh? What is it? Oh, look. It was a good thing I deleted that because there's something here that should not be there. I knew there was something off. Yeah, look. There's something in. What is that? Hold up. To make the story. Yeah. Ah, see, look, I knew there was something off here. There we go, see? There we go. Let's do... Oh, I think it's not terrible having connected. Right? I was going to have it where it's like actually separated. But I'm like looking at it connected. It's not bad looking. I'm just going to move this stuff a little bit around. You can massage this a tiny bit. Ooh, yeah, it looks way better and a lot cleaner too. I'll move this though too. Move that. Let's move that. What do you think on so far? No, but what are you doing? Why are you zipping your mouth? Like I said, don't be afraid to chat. I love chatting while I'm doing this stuff. I'm just hoping I'm not like making you guys like get all dizzy from me like flipping it around and all that stuff. Because I'm like flipping it back and forth, back and forth. Nope. No. Stop. See, look, that's what happened. There we go. Perfect. Locked in. Let's lock this. Ooh, that looks so good now. Yeah, right? It looks a lot better. At least I feel it looks a lot better. And do that. And should I disconnect it? No. I think we should actually add a little triangle to it. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually let's massage it a little bit. Massage. That's why I like doing the sculpt first, because I have like more of like a slightly more detailed image or model, and then I'll do this over so I don't make it super huge. Can I tell you the first part of the story about my character if you are curious? Yeah, of course I'm curious. I said go for it. Unless if you didn't want to share it. I'm not gonna force you to share it if you don't want to. But of course I would love to know. And ooh, that's looking so much better. At least I feel like it's looking good. I think that's like you have to be your own #1 fan. When you make stuff, you have to be like, no, I am the best at this, or like I'm doing so well, stuff like that. Nope. Did I ruin it? Maybe not. Okay. I'm just making sure. Oh, see, look. This is off. Let's do There we go. See, I had to fix it. Sometimes you got to make sure. You got to look around both sides, especially when you're doing like a double, you know, like you're doing like half and half. You have to look. You constantly look around. I'm like, does it look okay? Yeah. Good. Perfect. It's a long story, but I say part 1. Heaven. Okay. I mean, obviously, it probably is a long story. I actually do have a story for Oni Boi too, but I actually want to make it animated. I want to make a little short animation about his story. So I will keep that to myself for a while. I'm thinking for that. And then we're going to add this part again. Make sure it looks good on this side. Ah, see, it didn't connect properly. That's what you got to make sure. Massage it a little bit. Yeah, look at that. It's already looking a lot better. And then let's do another one. Nope, this one. I think, yeah, this one's gonna be a lot longer. And then let's add another one down here. There we go. Oh, you didn't connect? There we go. I had to make sure it connected. Let's do that. Look at that. It's already looking a lot better. Look at this. He's looking so cute. I hope people like him when they see it, because this is going to be like all over the place. These little guys, these little statues are all over the game. Like, yes, there's like a background thing, but it has like a story to it. Yeah, I think they're gonna like it. Hopefully. See, look at this. It's already wonky over here. Little wonky over there. Huh. Fix that. Fix that. Yeah, we gotta like go around fixing everything. There we go. Above all that exists, there is a magical place full of light and love called heaven. This place has existed from the beginning of time. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, that sounds very familiar. Is that exactly like what Has Been Hotel has? Because like I said, I saw the very beginning. That sounds super familiar. Or is it like straight from the Bible? Because I have read the Bible. I just don't remember. I haven't read it in a long time. It sounds very similar. You know, just sounds very familiar. So I'm not sure if that is from something else or just sounds very similar to something else. And let's massage that a little bit. Perfect. No. Okay, let's move. I gotta move this around. There we go. Look. Make sure it works. Connects everywhere. And here, I'll massage it now. No. See, sometimes even the massaging is off. You go to massage it and it's like, no, it's like way over here. Excuse me. No, that's not what I wanted. All right, let's do that. Keep massaging it. This one's in the middle-ish. Perfect. Then let's do another, but like this one's more like in. Yeah. Let's do that. Perfect. And then we'll go after this layer, probably like the flat. And there's like underneath too, so I really don't. I don't want to waste too much space on it. I don't need a lot of detail for a flat bottom. This is just mainly the edge. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that actually looks a little wonky to me. As I look at it, I'm like, eh. Oh, it's because of the middle. The middle always has its issues. Just feels like it doesn't know what to do, if to go to left or right or whatever. There we go. Okay. I think that looks pretty solid. Let's make sure, do a little double check. Yeah, yeah. That looks good. So, I mean, I feel like it looks solid. Then let's do one of these. I'm thinking like a halfway thing. Kind of like one of these. Right? And then let's do... Oops, no. There we go. That's what I'm thinking, kind of like a shape. Go with... Nope. Come on. There we go. Lock you in. Lock that in. Yeah, look at that. Already. So much better. After failing at the first angel, he decided to take the idea and modify it to suit his desires for power. What? Wait, what do you mean? Who did? I don't understand. After failing at the first angel, he decided to take the idea and modify it to suit his desires for power. What? Who did? Who was this character that is modifying? I'm just curious because, like, in the context, you were saying there's a place called, heaven, and then you're saying after failing the first angel, after creating the first one and failing at it, are you saying like God or the creator or whatever in your story? Let's go with, move that a little bit. Why is this, I feel like it's like a little off. I'm looking at it. Okay, let's do next. Perfect. There we go. And then for this part, no, I'm like thinking about just like doing that. I could do it. Huh. I'm thinking. Okay, let's connect. There we go. I want to connect these. Perfect. And then like build these. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, yeah, that is so spot on, right? At least I feel like it's spot on. Save this. And you'll see, I'm just copying the text that I made it. Okay. You just have like notes and stuff. I get you. I also have a ton of notes. Perfect. Okay, now let's start doing the teeth. Should I do? Yeah, we'll do the teeth. We'll do the teeth. Let's do... Thinking... Yeah, I think I would like do this. Wait. There we go. And then just like, I guess fill this one in. With no. There we go. And that one. Perfect, look at it. Nice and simple. Now I feel like I need to fix that. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't feel right. No, let's go back. I think I'm gonna do like a double layer. Just I want to give it the, let's do this treatment, like one of these. No, not that. There we go. And then after this one, then we actually will do similar to what I did before. There. Right? Something like this I think will be good. Will work well. He began to steal souls from the other angels by... Okay. So he's like a kind of like a wrathful angel-like character. Seems very intense. Seems like an intense character, if I'm being honest. And where we go? There we go. Perfect. Oh, he already looks so happy. Look at him. Like, now that I gave him the little outline of the face or the mouth. Right? I feel like it looks fun. Then let's actually do the teeth. Perfect. Make sure it's good. Do another one. Oh. Had to make sure it's connected. And then that one. And then the last one. There we go. Look at that. It looks good. At least I feel like it looks good. Right? He looks so happy. And I think that people are going to really like it when they wrap this cloth and then like his eyes will open up. That's what I'm thinking. Like it'll probably actually won't actually open up. It'll just be like a texture change. So like I'll have like just like a texture that this part will change it like to like be like a glowing eyes kind of thing. At least that's how I'm imagining it. Okay, let's do about that. The nose. Perfect. Give like a little. Let's actually give him like a little more. I guess like texture to his nose. Right? I'm like looking at his nose. I'm like, okay, let's do a little more. There we go. Just want a little more depth to his nose. Making sure it looks okay. Like I was like so focused on working on this, I didn't actually look at the stream, like how it's looking. It's looking fine. It's looking fine. Just making sure, like mainly the vertical is what I want to see because horizontals can see everything. The verticals can only see like a little area. Realistically, you can see like about here to here. That's like the space that verticals see. They see like a little cube. But if you want to see the whole thing, it is on the horizontal. You know? Nope. No, I don't want that. Thank you. Jeez. There we go. Perfect. Look at it. Yeah, I'm liking this. And then let's go with this a little more. Yep. Yeah. And then go a little up. We'll probably like reduce some of it here. See, yeah. I'll do this next. Add a, excuse me, this part. Is it not gonna fill in? Okay, whatever. There we go. Nope, see, the other side did not do it properly. I can tell already. I didn't have to like look too much, and I could tell it did not do it right. I could tell. What are you doing? Oh, I gotta delete it because it did not fill it in properly. Come on. Let's see if it filled in this side. Did it? I feel like it did this time. No, it did not. Look, see, it's weird. After a while, God found out it was decided that he did was unforgivable. The angel, he thought he could fight him, but he was sent to, oh. Okay, so he was punished. I mean, it's very similar to like the Lucifer story. What is wrong with this? Okay. Oh no, see, I got it stuck. No, I gotta delete it. Delete. Ah, see, look, it has something weird here. There we go. And then let's see if I can fill that in. That's what I wanted to do the whole time, and it let me do it. Jeez. Actually, you know, it's really funny. I'm like looking at it. That wasn't even a good idea. Let's not connect those. I'm like, look, I know this whole time I've been doing that, but it's not, it didn't even actually work. All right. Just because I'll make the nose very small. No, hold on. Fix that. There we go. Perfect. I'll fix this after I have more polygons on the nose. There we go. Okay. Is that okay? I think that's okay, right? I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's not terrible looking. Is the nose going to be too pointy? No, it's not. I think it's going to be okay. Looking at it. Okay. Let's make sure everything's good. And let's connect these. Yes, there we go. Come on. There we go. Connect. Perfect. And then this one will be, if it lets me, maybe. All right, hold on. Let's take off the, there we go. I was trying to like mess with it. It was not letting me. No. We want it to be symmetrical. Ooh, look at it. That's like pretty much spot on, right? Yeah, I feel like that looks like a good nose. Or is that just me? I'm looking at it. It feels good. It feels like I'm doing like a solid nose for him. Now let's do the eyes. Let's go for the eyes next. Extrude. Trying to think. Something like this. Trying to make sure it lines up with what I'm thinking. No, actually, let's do a little more depth to it. Something like this. And then let's add around here. No. Hold it. Around here. But he destroyed the former angel and threatened heaven with the power of the former angel. Okay. Interesting. Sounding very dark. I mean, I know, like, your character is like a dark character, which is cool. I mean, I think it's cool. Are all of the in your team, like all your group that you're working on it, do all the characters have unified story? Just curious now. Or is this like yours is like different from theirs? Which is all good too if it is. Nope. Extrude. There we go. Huh? No. Into. Did that connect? Making sure it connected. And use all the strength to escape Earth, but without a soul, he could not live. Oh, interesting. Okay, look at that. My friends has nothing to do with my... Okay, no, I was just curious. If you guys had like a unified story, that would be cool if you did. There we go. Look at that. Right? I feel like this is not looking too bad when I look at it. And then let's go with the next. Yeah, just because I wanted to make sure there was like a separation of how the eye looks, you know? Yes. Okay. And if this actually connects, did it connect? No. Wait. Come on. There it did. It connected. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I'm just marking where the eyes go. So he married the first thing he saw, a young tree. Ah. That's interesting though, marrying a tree. This seems very symbolic. Any particular reason why? Just feels like usually trees, like depending on the tree even, it usually mean like protection or purity, stuff like that. I'm just curious, any reason why a tree? You know? Ooh, look at that. Oh, he looks so cute. I feel he looks very cute. He's not done, obviously. And I'm marking the eyes just so I know mainly of what part will be lit up. Because I'm thinking this part would light up. Like this, like normally it would be like dimmed out. You know? I think this would be really good and cute. Oops, did not mean to do that. My bad. Okay, let's connect this one. And then let's that one and that one. Oh wow, we actually I think we finished this guy. Let's save this. Okay, now actually let's see. Yes, there are centuries old. Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying like the symbology of marrying a tree. I'm just saying like a lot of times trees have different meanings, like protection, purity, stuff like that. I'm like, is there any reason? And this was the first chapter. I'm just saying like any reason why he chose to marry a tree. Okay, let's see. So this one versus this one. I want to see the faces. Wait. No. Hold on. No, I'm going to unlock. This is what I want to check. Let's hide this. I want to see how many, what's this called? How many faces this has? Okay, so this has 506 faces. We could probably make this a little more. Because this is like very, very tiny. If you're curious how different it is, the other one has 24,163. Sorry, he didn't get married. He got fused. Ah, okay. Hey, welcome in, Stella Kitsune. I'm currently just working on a model for my game. It's a word that has two meanings. Oh, okay. I get you. Just call me Stella. Yeah, I know. I remember last time you said to call you Stella. I'm actually, it's funny because I'm actually wrapping up my stream. Tomorrow I will probably be coloring this. I was just like right now like looking at it. So I was retopolizing. I don't know if you saw. So I did like a model in ZBrush, finished it up, threw it over here into Maya, and then I was retopolizing it into this, which is like a blockier version. Yes, it's 2 a.m. for me. Yeah, that's what I was probably gonna wrap it up. So this one is like tiny. I'm probably gonna make it a little heavier. I might do that right now. We could probably smooth it a little bit. I'm trying to think. Should I just smooth it or what? Or remesh it? Let's see if I can remesh it. No, I'm gonna. I'll see. I'll think about it. I'll actually think what method I want to try because there's like so many different methods to redoing this. Retopalize, maybe do 1,000. Let's make it to like no, like 1,500. I just want to see what it looks like when I make that. Ignore and continue. Sure. No, I didn't want to do it. Okay, I'll mess with this later. I was inspired by the animation for Has Been Hotel. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I saw the beginning of it. It wasn't for me, but I know a lot of people love it, and which is cool. I think that's really cool. But either way, I think I'm done for today. Tomorrow we will color this in Substance Painter. I'll probably just I'll get it ready for Substance Painter. I'll make this like a little more detailed. Just because looking at it, it's only 506 faces, which is not a lot. And I think it could probably make it at least 1,000. You know, we could probably double it and make it a little more detailed. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Before that, let's smooth it. Before I leave, let's go into... Where is the smoothing? Smooth it. See, that looks a lot smoother. No, but see, I feel like I lost some detail, no? What do you guys think? Think I lost too much detail? I mean, it is... Oh, look, see, there's something wrong here. That is off. So there's one thing that's good about smoothing it when you do, because then you realize some things might be off. That's like one of those things when, what's it called? This one. This is the one that is off. Ah, look. See, there's a hole in it. Yeah, I know. It's late for you. And I will also leave. Wait, not the right one. There we go. Huh. Delete that one. What are you doing? I'm trying to delete this. Okay, let's delete this face instead. Boom. Okay. And then fill in this hole. Let's do... Ah, look, that's also off. I know, I said I was gonna go, but I want to fix this before I leave. See, it's off too. Sometimes you gotta check. You gotta check your little holes or whatever. And merge these two. Let's do... Which one is it? See, that's the thing. I gotta look for... Where is it? Merge to center. Merge to center. Perfect. And then let's do the lines. Yeah. Okay, now it's better. Now I can fill this hole. Let's fill this. Fill hole. There we go. Looks a lot better already. Make that look. Oops. Let's fix that. I want to fix that. I know. Where is it? I'm trying to look for... It's not smooth. I'm looking for something else. I feel like I'm just gonna bore you guys with this. I'm going to end it for reals. I'm gonna end it here, and I'll continue this on my own, and tomorrow we will just do the coloring, right? But hope you guys all have a wonderful night, day, wherever you guys are, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Mr. Ghost, Stella. I think Carson was in here earlier. You might have been lurking, which is all good. I don't mind. I also lurk it myself. But like I said, thank you so much for hanging out, and see you next time. Goodbye.